After Liu Ban's death, his 15-year-old son Liu Ying succeeded him. But the one who really held the power was not the teenage emperor, but his mother, Empress Lü. Her name is Lü Zhi, the first woman in Chinese history, female who truly ruled the empire. Before her, no woman had ever sat in this position. After her, few women could achieve what she did. In 8 years, she made an empire that had just emerged from war, an empire that had just awakened from war. But she was also a terrifying figure. Her revenge on her rival was cruel to the point of perversion. One of the most terrifying tortures in Chinese history. What kind of person was she? The ruler who was prepared for the future, or a woman destroyed by hatred? The answer is both. Welcome to the chronicle of the central planet. I'm Q Dragon. Today's protagonist is a woman who was once a captive, but later ruled the entire empire. Before her, there was no woman in Chinese history female had ever sat in this position. But after her, there were Wu Zishan and Cixi. But they all had to wait hundreds of years, or even thousands of years later. Lü Zhi was the real first. In 205 BC, Lü Zhi was captured by Xiang Yu. She was held hostage in the enemy camp for over 2 years. She ate the worst meals and lived in the most shabby tent. She could be executed at any time. And her husband, Liu Ban, he even spread the news that, cook my father and eat him, and give me a bowl of soup. Imagine, the woman who heard her husband say such words. What is going through her mind? The gentle wife who was taken away, and the later cold-hearted queen mother who made a hostage, is the same person. During these 2 years of being a hostage, all the soft things in her body were worn away, was replaced by a thick layer of armor. When she was released in 203 BC, released and returned to Liu Ban, the Lü Zhi who used to wait at the door, waiting for her husband to return, LVZ, no longer existed. From this moment on, Lü Zhi embarked on a completely different path. She was no longer a little woman waiting for her husband, but a fighter who had to fight for herself, her son, and the survival of the LV family. And her first enemy to face was not Xiang Yu, but the emperor's new favorite. Lü Zhi was not an ordinary woman. She was born into a wealthy family in Zhafu County, Dan County. Her father, LV Gong, was quite prestigious in the local area. According to the standards of that time, she should marry a nobleman of her own class and live a worry-free life. But LV Gong made a decision that no one could understand. At a banquet, LV Gong met an uninvited guest who was ragged, rude behavior, and had a lot of money for drinking. This person was Liu Ban. When everyone was disgusted with him, Liu Gong stood up and said something. I've seen many people. No one has ever had such a noble appearance. You have a daughter and wants to marry you. Lü Zhi's mother was furious. Are you crazy? You said you would marry your daughter to a nobleman, but now you want to marry her to a rascal. But LV Gong insisted on his judgment. So, Lü Zhi, a young lady from a wealthy family, married the poor official with a bastard son, Liu Ban. Can you imagine how she felt at that time? If she knew what would happen next, war, captives, rivals, power, she might still have chosen this path. But anyway, the married life was not as romantic as a fairy tale. Liu Ban drank and bragged outside all day. Lü Zhi farmed and cooked at home, and served her father-in-law, and became a stepmother to his ex-wife's son. She changed from a lady to a peasant woman. But a turning point came. In 209 BC, Chen Shang and Wu Guang rose up, and the world was in chaos. Liu Ban fled to Mandang Mountain with a group of followers. Later, it became an uprising force. Lü Zhi didn't hesitate. She began to send food and clothes to her husband, to deliver messages, and contacted relatives and friends. When Liu Ban was fighting for the world outside, she was his logistics minister, messenger, and secret liaison. In 205 BC, Liu Ban took advantage of Xiang Yu's war in Qi, led a 56,000 coalition army to sneak attack Penchang, Xiang Yu's old nest. He thought he had won, so he started drinking to celebrate. Then Xiang Yu led 30,000 elite cavalry back. The Han army was defeated, and hundreds of thousands were killed, and corpses blocked the Xuai River. In the chaos, Lü Zhi and Liu Ban's father were captured by Xiang Yu. For the next 2 years, Lü Zhi was imprisoned in Xiang Yu's barracks. She faced the fear of being executed at any time. The fear of being executed at any time What made her even more chilling was that her husband Liu Ban didn't seem to be in a hurry to save her. Once Xiang Yu threatened to cook Liu Ban's father, Liu Ban replied, "We are sworn brothers. My father is your father. If you cook our father, remember to give me a bowl of soup." Whether Liu Ban said it sincerely or deliberately acting to make Xiang Yu that killing his father was useless. When this sentence reached Lü Zhi's ears, it was undoubtedly a deeper hurt than any enemy. Can you imagine? Your husband would rather let someone else cook you. What if it was you? Once this thought takes root in her heart, it can never be pulled out. In 203 BC, Liu Ban and Xiang Yu made peace, dividing the world by the Honggu River. Lü Zhi was finally released. When she walked across the border, without looking back, she knew she would never return to this place again. But she also knew the woman who once waited for her husband to come home had died in the prisoner of war camp. Lü Zhi, who returned to Liu Ban, she discovered a cruel fact, that her position had been taken by someone else. During the years that Liu Ban was not fighting, he had a young and beautiful woman, Lady Che, by his side. Che was not only beautiful, can sing and dance, but also gave birth to a son for Liu Ban, named Liu Zhi. Most importantly, Liu Ban loved her very much. You may ask, isn't it normal for the emperor to have 3 palaces and 6 courtyards? Yes, it's normal. The problem is that Liu Ban had the idea of changing the prince. He said many times in public that Yu Yi is like me. Liu Ying, the son of Empress Lü, is truly unlike me. For a woman who has no support in the harem, means to a woman without a backup. It means if she doesn't fight back, she and her son would have no burial place. Lü Zhi was anxious. She went to Zhang Liang, the most trusted counselor of Liu Ban. Zhang Liang gave her a suggestion. Ask the 4 gentlemen of Shangshan, the 4 most respected hermit at that time, to be the prince's teacher. These hermits would not even come out for Liu Ban. But if they were willing to assist the prince, it means that the prince's position would be recognized by the world. When Liu Ban saw the 4 white-haired hermits standing behind the prince, he knew he had lost. He said to Che Furan, "I wanted to abolish the prince, but look, even the 4 wise men of Shangshan came to assist him. His wings have grown and can't be touched." Che cried. Liu Ban was also sad, but he accepted the reality. But Lü Zhi also saw the same. She saw her husband comforting another woman. She heard her husband say, "I can't bear to leave you." No one knows what she felt. No one knows. But she remembered the name, Lady Che. This name, she would remember it until the day Liu Ban died. 1950 BC. Liu Ban died. Before he died, he arranged for Liu Zhi to be king in Zhao, and he appointed a loyal and reliable minister, Zhou Chang, as the prime minister to protect him. But that was all he could do. Once Liu Ban died, the empire fell into Lü Zhi's hands. After Liu Ban's death, the first thing Lü Zhi did was, she sent someone to Zhao to find Liu Zhi and return. Meanwhile, she put Che Lady in the harem prison, shaved her hair, and shackled her, and forced her to pound rice. She had to get up before dawn every day. If she didn't finish, she would starve. She went from a beloved concubine to a prisoner. But Che did not sit still. She sang the song while pounding rice. "Son is king. I'm a slave, working all day long, and often die with death. It means my son is king, but I'm a prisoner." This song reached Lü Zhi's ears. She sneered. She might have just wanted to keep Che in prison forever. But since you're asking for trouble, then don't blame me. In fact, Liu Ying, Lü Zhi's son, the current emperor, has been protecting his half-brother. He personally took Liu Zhi to eat and live every day, preventing anyone from having a chance to do it. But he couldn't live forever. One morning, he went hunting. Liu Zhi was still sleeping, and didn't go with him. When he came back, Liu Zhi was already dead. He was poisoned. What happened next is one of the most terrifying records in Chinese history. Lü Zhi had her hands and feet cut off, and gouged out her eyes, burned her ears, and gave her a drug to make her speechless, and then threw her into the toilet. Lü Zhi gave her a name, Ren Zi. Liu Ying only has a few words in the historical records, but every word makes people's heads stand on end. Lü Zhi called Liu Ying to see it. She wanted her son to see what happened too. What would happen to those who offended her? After Liu Ying saw it, he was completely broken. He lay on the ground and cried bitterly. He said something to his mother. This is not what a human being should do. I am your son. I can't govern the country anymore. From then on, Lü Ying never went to court again. He indulged in wine and women every day, and ignored state affairs. He knew, clearly, his mother had gone crazy. As a mother, in order to teach her son to be ruthless, but she destroyed her own son. In 18 BC, young Lü Ying died of depression. Only 23 years old, Lü Zhi made a young child, Lü Ying's son, as emperor, and she took over the government. Officially took over the government affairs. In Chinese history, this is the first time that a woman exercised imperial power in this way. But interestingly, the 8 years when Lü Zhi was in power, the fastest recovery of the Han Dynasty from war, she continued Liu Bang's policy of recuperation, reduced taxes, and abolished severe punishments, and let the people farm and do business with peace of mind. There were no large-scale wars on the border, prices were stable, and population growth. The historical records also admit this. Sima Qian in the Xiang Yu, she criticized her means of exercising power. He had to admit that, during her reign, the world was peaceful. The world was peaceful. People could sleep peacefully. But Lü Zhi also did one thing, which laid the groundwork for the later downfall of the Lü family. She broke the rule set by Liu Bang, that non-Lü family members, the whole world will attack him. She made several members of the Lü family kings. She promoted her nephews Lü Chen and Lü to military power, and placed the key positions with the Lü family. In 18 BC, under army, before she died, she called Lü Chen and Lü to her bed, and told them, I'm dying. The emperor is young. The ministers might be hostile to the Lü family. You must guard the palace and the army. Don't leave, and don't attend the funeral. You must protect yourself first. She thought of everything, but she missed one thing. He underestimated one person, not his enemy, but his former ally. And this person is about to uproot the Lü family. You must. Two old ministers, Chen Ping and Zhou Bo, immediately acted. They were the most important counselors and generals. They had been under the shadow of Empress Lü for years. Now the opportunity came. They designed to deceive Lü of his military power, and quickly took control of the capital, and declared a crusade against Lü. The next purge was almost as cruel as the revenge of Empress Lü on Chefu. The Lü family, from generals to infants, were all executed. All the men and women of the Lü family, young and old, none were spared. Even their married daughters and grandchildren were not spared. Cut off the waves, cleanly. After the elimination of the Lü family, the ministers chose Liu Han as the emperor. This is Emperor Wen of Han. Liu Han was another son of Liu Bang. His mother Bei Zhi was not favored. She survived the reign of Empress Lü Zhi because no one regarded her as a threat. Now this lucky one who is away from the power vortex. Lucky one sits on the throne. Lü Zhi is a contradictory person. She is the only woman in Chinese history, supported the empire alone for 8 years. She didn't destroy the country, but made the country stronger. But her cruelty is also real. The words benevolence and wisdom are always the shame on her historical evaluation. Next came the Wen Jing and Jin reign, the first low-key prosperous era in Chinese history. Transition from mist to green fertile fields of the next era. After Lü Zhi's death, China ushered in a 40-year era of peace and prosperity. Wen Jing and Shi Qi reign. But before that, there is another person who needs to be remembered. The hostage who became the empress. From a wife to a dictator, Lü Zhi. She is the prelude to this story, and an essential prequel to the next story.